Hey, it's your girl Steph, and today we have a 10-minute stretching routine for cyclists. Cycling is a very repetitive action through a very limited range of motion, so we end up getting adaptive shortening. So we get very tight hips, quads, hamstrings, and a closed chest position. So this can lead to muscular imbalances, which can increase our risk of injury and reduce our cycling performance. So what we want to do is we want to reverse the cycling posture so that we can then reduce tension and increase our cycling performance. So get your mat, find a quiet spot, and let's get to it. Okay, so we're going to do each exercise for 40 seconds before then moving on to the next one. So the first exercise that we're going to do is a forward fold and an open chest. So that's gonna be stretching our posterior chain and opening that chest up. You can put a slight bend in your knees if that feels better. Really trying to pull your hands up into the air and breathing through the exercise. Couple seconds, and then we're going to go into a deep squat. Let's go down. We're going to just be reaching up into the air and then to the other side. Really opening those hips and twisting our spine. All right, so we're gonna go into a couch stretch. So one leg forward, one leg back, and you're just gonna lift that foot up, stretching our hip flexors right here and leaning into the stretch. Trying to pull this foot towards you, staying nice and upright. You should really feel the stretch going all the way down the front into your quads. If this is painful, you can always put a towel underneath your knee. In a second, we're gonna transfer into our lizard twist. So going into a bit of a lunge position with your knee on the ground. And you're gonna slightly push that outside knee so that it's opening up, and you're gonna be twisting towards that leg. Really trying to concentrate on where's feeling tight in your body. And then just breathing into those areas. One more, and then we're gonna go into our pigeon stretch. So we're gonna rest that foot down, resting on that leg, and you should feel this in your glutes. So you can either stay here or you can go all the way down. See where feels comfortable to you. And again, we're just breathing into those troublesome areas. You can give it a little bit of a rock in this position. Trying to feel for that tension. Get ready to switch to the other side into our couch stretch, so into that lunge position, lifting that back foot up, trying to hold our balance, pulling this foot towards us, and really feeling that stretch in our quads and our hips. Nice, deep, calming breaths. Few more seconds and then we're going to go into our lizard twists again. All right. So going down, pushing this knee out a bit, and then just twisting. All right, get ready to go into our pigeon. So placing that foot down, resting on top of it, feeling the stretch in our glutes. Remember, you can stay up or you can make your way down onto the mat. Nice, relaxing, deep breaths into this. Give it a gentle rock. Few more seconds and then we're going to go into a tabletop position to do some cat-cows. So hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, bending that back and going forward. So breathing in and out as we go in. This is really good for releasing the lower back and the shoulders. So make sure when you're going in, you're pushing those shoulders. And then we're going to go into our down dog. So again, trying to push your hands away from the mat and just walk your legs. If this is hard, you can open your feet out a bit wider. See what feels good for you. Really good for the calves and that whole posterior chain. All right, we're gonna go into our child's pose, extended, so opening your knees a bit wider, and we're just gonna press right in there. You can also go onto your fingertips, reaching as far forward as you can and pushing up against the mat. Few more seconds and then we're going to go into a seated position. We're going to do a 90s switch extension. So we're going to be dropping our knees to one side and extending onto the other side and then extending. This is amazing for opening up our hips. And then we're going to transition into our butterfly pose. So feet together, pushing down on our knees. You can also fold forwards. Just releasing that lower back. Letting your neck relax. Maybe twist it around a little bit. Feeling for any areas of tension. Really trying to relax into this. Taking some nice deep breaths. A few more seconds. Awesome job. So I know this is only a 10-minute stretching routine, but it will make such a massive difference to you, and it's going to drastically improve your cycling performance and hopefully allow you to keep cycling pain-free. So please try to incorporate this into your everyday cycling routine, and hope to see you guys again.